Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, like everyone else, we knew this was coming when Superintendent Monterez decided to resign due to family reasons, and we all agree and make sure that she's happy and her husband's happy and does what's right for her family. We hear a lot from my colleagues tonight in regards to different things, reasons why Mr. Allen should be the superintendent, numerous reasons why Mr. Allen should not be the superintendent, and different processes that we should go through in order to find a new superintendent of the Worcester Public Schools. Like many things, and if you're in the business world, or I'm big into sports. So when you talk about the coaching ranks and different things like that, when you give someone an interim tag, that's a tough tag to have, because that means that whoever gave you that tag is not all in on you, and they're looking for someone else or maybe the next best thing, and whoever you have playing for you or whatever is not going to give you their all because they're not sure you're going to be here at the end of the year. That's why I would not be in support of anything to do with an interim tag, because we need someone who we name, who is permanent, who is going to move us forward, because I think that's what everyone needs to see. We need to see someone who is going to be here, who is going to stick by us, and it's not just going to be here for a year. So the interim tag would not be good for this district moving forward. And we were talking about going through the process of interviewing and having an internal search or whatever. Although he hasn't been, or no one has, they actually, in front of us every other week for the past 3 years, has been interviewing. They have gotten up here and sat in a chair on numerous times and presented on different reports of the superintendent, and have sat there and answered questions. They have answered our phone calls. They have given us reports that we have asked for. We've seen some of the body of work that people in Superintendent Monterez's administration could do. Although they haven't been officially interviewing, I would say they actually been interviewing. We know what they could do. We know what they're capable of. Marie Morse, Brian Allen, Tom Tony, Chris Casonis, Kareem Tatum, Jessica Boss, Dan O'Brien, Will Foley, UQ. We have Tammy Sullivan, Tammy Murray. I'm sorry, I went to high school with her. She was Sullivan back then. sorry, Tammy, if you're watching. Numerous educators, numerous principals that I know or whatever. Man, they worked their tail off over these past 3 years. It hasn't been easy, guys. Mr. Chairman, it has not been easy. The buy-in hasn't all been there all the time. There's been a lot of pushing and pulling. We know this, and we don't know everything that goes on behind closed doors. We don't know what goes on in the schools behind closed doors. But what I can tell you is I hear things. I still hear things. Some people still haven't fully bought in. That's okay. Tons of people are fully bought in. We sat here and talked about maintaining the strategic plan that has been put in place. Anything short of continuing that strategic plan with someone that is currently on board on this administration will be detrimental to this district, to our students, to our educators here in the Worcester Public Schools. Brian is a South High grad, so am I. I went to school with Brian's brother. He's a long-time Worcester guy. He's worked here for a long time. Truly dedicated to our students here. And You know, one thing I would say, and we've said this numerous times, Rachel came here and said her job is to lead and to build people up within our district, so when she is no longer here, we have someone who could step in and do the job. And I think for months and for years now, we have seen she has built this team. This team is more qualified to step in and continue to lead this district forward. Yeah, maybe not the teaching and learning and the principal and the education stuff or whatever, but damn, he has one of the best ones sitting right next to him right there, who will be on the forefront of continuing that work that we do, hand in hand, along with other ones who have been in the education room, who've been principals in school, who've been teachers in school, to continue to help and support that work that we're trying to do moving forward, Mr. Chairman. I understand everyone's point of view. I've listened to it all. I'm not saying anyone's right or wrong or whatever, but we are pressed for time. We need a leader. We need someone in charge of this district, in charge of our educators, in charge of administration, and our students on July 1st. We still have many other things to do from now until then, including budget session that happens in a month from now, when we're going to be approving a budget for fiscal year 26. We need to have someone in place who is going to lead us there and lead us in that session to get us to where we need to go starting July 1st, Mr. Chairman. So again, I'm willing to move us forward, and I've listened to a lot of people. My phone did not stop ringing last night. My phone did not stop ringing this morning. And I'm going to tell you this, and I say this. I don't say this often. As a black man on this school committee, I did reach out to the BIPOC community. I wanted to ensure that they were in support of what I was thinking and where we were going as a district, because although I represent all students here in Worcester Public Schools and all people here in the community, I also have a huge obligation to my BIPOC community. And I wanted to ensure that we were all on the same page. In every conversation I had, I could tell you what I was thinking, they were also thinking the same thing. So I know in taking my vote tonight that I'm clear that we're moving in the right direction for our district, for our kids, for our educators moving forward. There may be some people that may not like it, but I think this is the right decision that we make moving forward in the vote that I'm going to take tonight. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.